She created some of the most realistic war stories for the Clone Wars. I mean, the Clone Wars, the movie itself, or Attack of the Clones itself, created a very, you're killing me here, you gotta stop. I mean, it was a very nonsensical...
I don't know, he said.
It was a very nonsensical idea of war. And she took that gumbo of stories and actually turned it into something believable. Now, she was, yes, I'm gesturing. I'm getting excited. I'll go into my silent phase, and you guys can just...
Oh, no, please, don't.
Let me run with this, goddammit.
No. Run, you son of a bitch, run, goddammit. No. You're not that fast, don't you see?
No, I won't. Now, what she was able to do, she was a war journalist before she became a novel.
No shit.
Yes.
I learned something today.
Mm-hmm. And so, a lot of her books that involve war, I mean, they are very... I can't find a word for it.
The non-Star Wars war books she writes? Does she write non-Star Wars war?
She writes Gears of War. She's currently writing for Halo.
Does she write for real wars?
Not anymore.
No, this fancy, you know.
Not anymore, no. But she took that experience and actually created a lot of realistic themes for the Clone Wars. And that's just for the wars itself. Right. She also created a backstory and a culture for the Mandalorian people. And it's so in-depth and so fantastic. I mean, it is one of the things that Star Wars actually needed.
I'm going to disagree on one point, but it's more of a semantics thing. She hasn't delved into every depth. She hasn't completely written out from point A to point B and filled in all the blanks. But she's done enough of a subtle job of just studying, or not studying, inventing the culture and the language to give you the impression that there's more there.
Right.
So she hasn't, done A to B. It's not, A Lifetime Living Among Mandalorians by Karen Travis, a la Jane Goodall. But
I observed them. They
now,
also
to be fair, there were actually some
articles. The battle
system
doesn't make any sense.
There were articles in the Star Wars Insider magazine that were themed like that.
Yes.
Holy shit! He just dropped Star Wars Insider. Is that still in production?
Yes.
No,
Damn!
That's unfortunate.
Man, I remember that shit from the mid-90s.
Yeah.
Your Star Wars
Insider.
Insider.
Go ahead. Anyway, so she's fleshed out somewhat and given, an indication that there's a deeper culture behind not only the clones, but their Mandalorian trainers and the Mandalorians.
And that was another thing with the clones, as she made them into people. She showed that, she humanized them very much.
I'm just a word supplier. You pull the handle and I'll spit out the word you're looking for.
No, I appreciate your assistance here. It's better than me grasping for unknown words.
Well, you can
grasp it physically, so we just have to put something.
Well, it happens.
It's good though.
Now, into charades. He's
right? No,
but what he's expressing is like strange.
She wrote several books.
Murder.
Followed a complete storyline.
Yes.
Right up until the Clone Wars came out.
Mm-hmm. The cartoon.
The Clone Wars cartoon came out.
Okay.
And when the discussion happened of what their plans were for the Mandalorian people in the cartoon, when she found out that was going to steamroll all of her books, every single piece she wrote.
This is fairly recent too, right?
This was a couple of years ago.
2009, 2010. Because I remember when it dropped. You guys are big into the Mando thing. When we play the RPG, we play what, the third edition.
We play third edition.
Third edition, and we're real big into that. Mm-hmm. That's where I come in with their whole. Dave and Laura play these Mandalorian characters, and it was a culture that they have that I just steamrolled over with my own penis. I didn't give two shits, much like real life.
That's true.
I was just like, fuck it, man, this ain't my Star Wars, and that was my character. And what a character. But they did great jobs. And so you've got the backstory.
Actually, you can follow them on Twitter, too.
We're studying.
You can follow them. At Race. Mine's spelled funny, though.
Hold on, no, I got you. Go ahead and keep talking.
Yeah, Pimp Race. He loves the attention. But that's good. You've got a very rich history with this pseudo
past tense. That's
it's gone now.
It's because the moment the Clone Wars came out, and the moment the cartoon came out with the new idea for the Mandalorian.
Yeah, there's a princess, isn't it?
They have a duchess. They were pacifists. Totally anti-war. It's all their changes to canon
flies in the face of what you.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, it flies in the face of this fantastic story writing already, and far more talented story writing.
Okay, I got
Now-
the race for you whenever you're ready.
When she found out this was going to happen, she quit.
Good.
Because, I mean, there was no point in her continuing a storyline that no longer exists.
Right, you're just
And-
feeding meat into the grinder that doesn't give a shit.
Exactly. And the worst part is the last book she wrote, it ends with a whole shit ton of dangling storylines that are never going to
hanging
be
chads. They're pregnant.
They're never going to be tied off.
You did mention the fucking what's the word with pacifists and bullshit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You
The
did mention
Mandalorians,
into
the
it.
Clone Wars are
No,
pacifists.
I'm just making because I was doing the Twitter thing that you did cover the fact that they. Okay. All right.
It's disgraceful.
Well, I was going to give you Race Pharrell's Twitter
Yeah,
page.
get out your pens and crayons handy for those of you.
Yeah!
I've got something for you to write with your soft
He's
pencils
full
and
of
your
fiber.
wax paper. If you want to follow our fearless captain of the ship and crew, his name is Race Farrell. He can be located at Race Farrell on Twitter. That's RAYCEFARRELLE. There's only one crew member that's also on Twitter. We're trying to get the Jedi to join in. And that's Donis Cage. That's DANIS_KAYC. So you're welcome to get those accounts active and doing stuff again. Race is insane. I don't know if he's posted anything lately, but it's worth a gander while we're subbing our actual Star Wars RPG shit at you. You might as well. I mean, what else are you doing? Clearly you're doing this at shit o'clock on
She got a point.
a random Saturday. I know I have a point, so I talk. I don't know if do it otherwise.
Well,
It's educational. Every time I open my mouth, it's educational. Look, I've got Caleb stitches for some reason. All parts of her are bouncing with laughter over there, so there's no telling.
What did I miss?
I don't know. I blanked something happened.
My deadpan humor has once again brought joy.
This
to
is
the
for
children.
you.
I don't know.
Wow, it's glowing.
I
Look
can't
at
see
there's
there's an
there.
ass between you and me.
You're welcome.
And there's an ace. Pick and choose.
Your brown eye.
Winking brown eye. Take that brown pound down, my friend.
Your
Okay.
whispering eye.
So obviously you covered the Nancy Travis.
Karen Travis.
Karen, I don't care. Boom!
No, we
So you got that butthurt. You got the comics butthurt. What other butthurt? You're feeling a lot of butthurt. Is there any positive, like it made you come a little? Is there a little positive in this? With Mickey Mouse. Oh, that's tight, Dave.
What's purple, dude?
Two buttons there. That's it.
I can't see anything yet.
Okay. You got any more negs for us? Negatives. Don't get racist.
Awful. Awful human being.
Hey,
He's an
listen,
awful human
aliens
being.
are
folks.
people too, or some shit. I don't know.
I guess simply put, they have been unkind to their expanded universe in the past, and I'm worried that it's just going to continue.
You know, a lot of people disagree with that. Who? Me, the Mandarin.
Yeah,
No.
but you don't read a lot of the expanded
This isn't your segment. No, I'm saying objectively to improve on your point to make your segment better.
No, this is my segment still.
This is
I've
your
got
segment.
like 5 minutes.
To improve upon your segment, I'm saying George Lucas has been more than generous with fan films. And everyone knows it. He has a contest every year. He let Robot Chicken do several delicious specials. Look, man, he lends that shit out. He lends the
And
sound
not
effects
a
out.
single piece of that affects canon.
No, fuck no. Why would it? They're fan films, dork. Yeah, Batman versus the Predator. Who fucking cares, though? That was a book no one likes. I bought that book. Well, it gives a crazy time. Predator is the tits, and so is Batman. So it's hard to ignore.
You probably bought
I have all the
That
Batman
doesn't even
versus
make
Alien
sense
books.
what you said. Batman versus Spawn?
It wasn't a versus, it was a team up.
No, I remember that happened.
He teamed up with Judge Dredd, too. And when I say none of those make any fucking sense,
Nope, they never do.
well, to paraphrase Tommy, who is not with us, and one day you'll get to hear him.
Maybe.
He's a fabulous.
We ever see him again.
Oh, he'll be fine. He's working it hard. To paraphrase Tommy, it's like Superman versus Alien, which is a book.
Yes, I've read that one.
It's like laser beams, it's over. That's it! You can't pit Superman v anything. Superman versus the Terminator.
Superman and Batman
So
versus
fucking
Predator and
Superman.
Alien. I read that one. Oh, that was just a mess.
It's like somebody's like, it works in wrestling. What if we take the good guy and the bad guy and team them up against the other bad guys? But that's wrestling and not a comic book with superhuman fucking... without Superman!
Can I just say I hate Jedi? Can I go ahead and throw that out there?
You hate Jedi?
Yeah, in general. Sorry. Well,
In general?
general.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing.
Oh, is it?
I'm sure.
Dave!
Yes.
To play upon that, and the whole comic book thing and team up. So you see a lot of... It's a bad moon rising. You don't like it. You just don't like
I'm
it.
saying I
You're
am
50,
not
50.
hopeful.
But there's no 50... You didn't give us the other 50. The glass is half full, but you never gave us the water. So far, it sounds empty. Is the other 50
It's
just
like
a
you
fool's hope? Or are you just
kind
Gandalf
of-
waiting to die?
Kind of, yeah. It's like
It's
you
a
said,
bright place
both
to work.
Lucasfilm and Disney have, I guess, good track records with their production.
I've never seen a
Beyond that.
cheap movie
See?
that wasn't... Well,
that's what I
was
mean.
unnecessary sequels by Disney back in the day. Return to Jafar looked like
I
some
still
bullshit.
do that.
Yeah, so you might get some Star Wars.
Yeah.
Return to the Ewok Land again.
Oh.
Maybe we'll get more sequels to the Ewok films. What were those called?
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
those were surprisingly dark. I cannot remember. I know
Sure.
the first one was
the witch, and the
Ewoks.
second one's awesome.
The first one was Ewoks.
Mm.
And then the second
one's
one-
fucking Moon of the.
Yeah, I have no clue.
And don't forget the cartoon about
It
it.
was a while ago.
I already did. It's forgotten. It's done.
It happened. It was real.
I'm sure it did. Elaborate on that, Gladys. You got 2 minutes. You can take a 2-minute segment. Oh, the Dave just gave up and blew his load on my cat. And it's embarrassing. I gotta comb that out. What you got?
Well, I'm kind of middle ground. I just found out this before I came here, and you guys.
So you're
picked up.
you're the objective voice.
So I mean, at first I was kind of stunned about hearing this, and I was like, eh. But then I thought about it, and it could work. And given the time frame, a lot of popular franchises like the Avengers and all that's getting right now, like bam, movie after movie after movie.
Franchises like the Avengers, the whole one movie.
No, like Marvel and all the movies tied
All the
up.
lead-ins. Be nice.
Yeah,
Be
like
nice, be entertaining, be factual. Boom! Avengers 2, I have no hope for it.
Really?
They can't see that. Dude, that's like 2 years away with a lot of bad filler in between. Prove me wrong. They did with
Iron Man 3 is
Avengers.
gonna be bad.
They did with Avengers, so bring it on.
But
I
anyway,
welcome good movies. Fuck it.
well,
Yeah,
shit. I mean, Disney couldn't do any fucking worse than Lucas did with episodes 1 through 3, especially 3. So,
What's wrong with 3?
Oh, fuck
Real
you.
quick.
3 was bad.
yeah,
But you sound like you got a particular gripe. There was a moment where you're like,
My-
fuck no!
my
Gave up. Threw the popcorn.
my main gripe with those 3 movies was Darth Vader. Like the whole Anakin development thing. They take the most badass supervillain of all time of sci-fi
I never thought he was that bad.
and
He was pretty badass.
Yeah.
He was pretty scary.
He
There was
choked the one guy with
there was
the
a
helmet.
there was a frightening silhouette to the character.
But
the
they turned
voice,
him into
the
this
behavior.
whiny little sad little emo guy who just cries in his helmet all the time now.
No!
Oh, don't even bring that
Well, I
up.
still feel
Looking for love in older wrong places.
Looking penub and on the long page.
I really feel like that scene would have been improved by holding his father's helmet and the head
Right.
drops out.
Yes.
That's exactly what it was.
I know, but I'm
You just like that? I love it too. I was waiting for it, honestly. When he
Yeah.
picks it up, it's like boom, boom, boom.
I don't know if that chin strap works without a
But look at how long people had to wait for even episode 1.
Wait.
I mean, that's a lot of decades in between the last movie.
That's it for you.
You wrap up your point.
Oh, okay, I didn't see her gesturing, I saw shadows.
This cat's so fucking huge.
But, get to
He
that.
feeds it
And
to
once the
small
first one,
cats.
the episode 7 comes out, they'll probably start rolling them out just like that. And
Well, let's get hold on that. We'll take a commercial break, and I want to hear more. So we're gonna hear more from Gladys. You didn't see it coming.
oh lord,
Seriously, honestly, get that Twitter handle right now.
We'd be stuck.
Oh, we're back. Yeah.
We're feeling it. We're with Gladys. She's a special guest. She always is. Gladys, you were going on. We had to rudely interrupt you with money. Click them ads, boy. But you were saying, about the time differential between Saga 1 being before Saga 2, which is technically Saga 1. The prequels, sequels, and then where 7 through 9...
Using even me, and I've seen